The officials are Sean Wright, Pat Frere, and Jonathan Sterling. The Blazers get it first.
No question he was ready to shoot that. None whatsoever.
Ayton from in front. Got it from Henderson. Nice setup.
Exclusive company.
Bill Bolton and Elijah on in that group as well. David Robinson. Marvin made a good defensive play. Then couldn't score on the other end, and Ayton connects for the Blazers, and we're tied.
That's another assist. There was an assist attached to that Stewart triple.
Scoot Henderson. Rival the forecourt for the Blazers. Henderson with a drive. Nice alley-oop dish to Deandre Ayton.
They would have given him an opportunity to really get sperm in there. But the offensive foul goes on Marvin Bagley.
Big guys want to swat flies. To Deandre Ayton, drops it. Straight Sharp. Ayton with the shot, he hits it.
Now gets to be a playmaker in the middle. The Grizzlies will take that all game long.
Grant slithers in, switches right to left hand, followed by Deandre.
Things that we say we need to do. And I think in those 2 wins that we did those things. I think we put our best defensive game.
Surgery on the right thumb a few days ago on Halloween. Into the lane, Brogdon tried to scoop, no. But there is Ayton. Back to Tumane from 3. Ayton ready for the rebound, grabs it out of the air, backs in, turns, high hook.
That'll be a quick hitter.
Catch, shoot.
That's the right pass.
Ayton up and in. Grant, all above the head. Drops it low to DA. Turns and fades on Jackson. Around and in. Soft touch.
And then got the block. So he's going to stay locked in no matter what happens. That turnover is not going to force him to drop his head.
Mays, early look. Want to get Ayton involved. Makes that extra move. Draws a crowd. Turns.
Foot power. Prince Stone special.
No name, image, or likeness for Jerry.
No, none of that.
None of that. Points for Memphis on Friday night. Mays tied up by Jackson. Pries it free, gets under, scoops no. DA is there to lay it in.
Open every single time.
Hart trying to get into his bag. Here's Ayton. Jump hook, counted Deandre.
This year scoring the ball, but just his ability to just go out there and freely shoot the ball. Made some things happen, got out in transition, 2 nice layups, along with 2 threes as Ayton gets that done.
This guy, Jeremy Grant, he's coming off a 27-point game against Memphis.
I told you, his first look is shoot, second look is shoot, third look is pass. He is an offensive-minded player.
Tomas.
Went on Tomas. There's no angle there.
Down in the lane.
Keep shooting those. They are going to start to fall. Last year was certainly not a fluke.
Wow. Here's Grant. He's been a tough cover all night. He's double teamed. Ayton left wide open. Ayton calling for it. The big man. Face-up jumper. Offensive possession stays in the game. Here comes Mays. Ayton. He's hit 4 or 5 of those. Forced turnover. No need. Jumper. Got it.
Really rebounding the ball well. Offense hasn't completely come around. So there's a mid-range jump shot. And sometimes a triple game where Grant is third. A lot of it is by necessity, all those minutes. As Ayton has his second. The Lakers actually were a plus when he was off the floor. Ayton, boy, he had 2 converging on him. And that little hook shot. Ayton could be running the show tonight. Their top draft pick and Scoot Henderson, as that one is laid up and in.
Oh, nice screen by Ayton. He rang.
Oh, yay. Ayton, let's see if he starts to assert himself. Does right there.
And just like that, they go up by 5.
Kamara. And Ayton's there.
Communicate, help each other out. They can't rely on the rim protection of Walker.
Inside, Ayton.
With something, or the Jazz are just going to continue to go to JC isolation.
Ayton bangs down low inside the step back Jay, sweep down the barrel.
They'll shoot 58% though. And so far in this game, they've hit all 5 early free throws. Here's a drive way up off the glass, and Ayton with the follow off the miss by Bouye. And the big ball of Collins puts it down.
What made it even nicer is that
He closed the gap down to 9, 50-41. Rolling up on the 7-minute mark here in the second quarter. Ayton buries it straight away.
Sexton to John Collins and with a rhythm shot.
A little over the shoulder pass, hooking up 2 more.
Talked about his struggle in the first half. The Jazz scoring those 16 points off turnovers kind of balanced it out. But it's time for Lowry to get going. Yeah, different ways too, right? I mean, he's creating space, but he's getting inside the paint as well.
Ayton is able to find space. Speaking of space, and got away from Markkanen and lobs in another little bit short. Jaden Sharp reaches in. Ayton runs. Sharp bounce inside of the bucket. I'd say the big 3 for Clarkson on 10 of 14 from the floor. Ayton inside and rattles around.
19 points a game coming off the bench.
Well, off his last 3 games, he's at 24 points per game. So he's been in a groove lately.
Ayton rocks. You know I'm on board when you're talking about laying the lumber on.
You just want to see Ayton. Look at the bar. Look.
Rival high schools, but we play together on a team. Like AAU, bunch of friends and buddies.
NBA ever expands to Las Vegas, he wants to have a part of ownership with that team. He wants to win the in-season tournament. So because of that, Deandre Ayton.
Hayes will bring it up. Ayton jabs, recoils. Lakers up 10. Skyler across the arc. Kamani. And a tip jam for.
Give him that experience right after I'm done playing. So, you know, whatever follows after that, that's what we're on the go.
It's a pass here to Kamara. A diagonal outside. Grant wades into a 3. Good look. Rebound DA right back to the cup.
Have that kind of career. What needs to be seen?
Throw another name at you, Tracy McGrady.
Ooh, that's a good one. T-Mac is a good one.
He had all those skills you just talked about. 4 of 6, he's got 14. Grant into the paint. Got stuffed up, but there is Ayton with the follow and the girl. Second round pick of Phoenix coming over in the Ayton to Portland for Nurkic deal. Speaking of Deandre.
Okay. So what went into it was really focusing in on community, really focusing in on who we could bring to the table to support for next year. So yeah, we put a lot of work and planning into this, but we're feeling really good and excited.
Very cool.
Michelle, what?
Still several years away from being, reaching their peak. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ayton on the pick, on the pop, and score. Gilgeous-Alexander off the screen, throws it right to Mays. Skyler bounces to Ayton, attacks the rack, and laid it in.
Shooting team in the league, so the Suns will be happy to offer up those opportunities.
Right, you want to definitely make them have to do that.
Ayton, a minutes restriction tonight. Shady Sharp, a little sidestep 3, won't get it. Gathered in by Ayton. Deandre, but their Suns in front, 15-9. Ayton going to work, stripped there by Durant, and then the loose ball. Making a 9-point lead. Ties up Mays. Ayton will take that.
The Portland and now dealing with something else. So definitely our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Ayton able to wheel inside past Eubanks and that all-time scoring spot. The Suns, meanwhile, have made 10 straight.
Elvin Hayes probably watching the game like, man, I want.
Here at a season high 10 points. Also assists, rebounds, 3 blocks. The Suns made a pay for the early work on the glass because they were able to get out on the break. They had 10 fast break points in the first quarter. It's 12. It's fourth double-double this season in the double overtime win. Suns and Grant just trying to burrow his way under Durant.
I love seeing them come out early.
Yeah, good aggressive take.
And Deandre off the dribble moves from the perimeter. I saw him doing it. I'm like, you trying to put that in his game? I didn't know if it was a good idea at the time, but shows you how much I know. It turned out to be that you would like to do for the Bucks from the three-point line.
Mentioned one of the youngest teams, but this team hasn't played since Wednesday. They've had 3. That's got to be one of his favorite ways to block a shot. Sneak up, come behind, chase someone down. Anderson taking it in.
But he's somebody we'll keep an eye on as they play that pick and roll in the offensive end.
Came over in the trade from the Phoenix Suns. Damian Lillard. He played against his former team yesterday in Milwaukee. Ayton with a right hand.
He had a really good contest.
Short. Long rebound out to Grant. Portland.
That's a bad reach. That's a bad reach. He just cost his team the basket. He missed the shot. That's why Rick's taking the time out.
Scoot Henderson has come in. The third overall pick out of G League Ignite. 28-26, Indiana. Lob goes into Ayton, and Ayton has 10.
On the three-point line or anywhere. But taking a dribble to get there is just not what he normally does.
And Ayton again on Monday night.
This is the end. Because I don't worry about the Pacers scoring points. This is the problem. I mean, this is one of the things that Rick Carlisle and his staff are really working hard to do. This is the highest. It's a hard game, but you got to concentrate through it to all of the things that Lloyd Perry, Lloyd Price, Lloyd Pierce, white guy shooting the ball.
Grant drives, blocked by Turner into the hands of Ayton.
Thank you for joining us. That said, Brad, this is a Blazer team that has gotten Malcolm Brogdon back as 8 at the rim. He dunks off the Brogdon.
My goodness. Wow.
He had a 40-point performance on this floor in March of 2022 as a member of the...
He is unstoppable. All he has to be is just a little bit patient.
Here's Scoot Henderson. We got our first look at the 19-year-old, drafted 3rd overall in the most recent draft. 6 quick points. Takes that lob inside we're talking about. Mitchell's 40-point game against the Hawks. Midway through the
help, which is the right thing to do, and that leaves Jared Allen wide open.
Cavs have the last 8 points, Brogdon to Thibault. Thibault rushed it. Ayton's there, guided in.